Hey, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Greetings from the kitchen here at the New Traditions Homestead in Somerset, Indiana. I want to share with you all some, hopefully, the steps of how to get seeds and how to save seeds from heirloom vegetables. This is an Indiana red tomato, believe it or not. This thing is huge. This is bigger than a softball. It was started from seeds that were gathered by our friend Greg, and he's been growing from these seeds for quite a few years. So the seeds for this plant were saved years ago. So Greg showed me how he saves seeds. So hopefully I can show you all how to do the same with your heirloom, not hybrid, but heirloom vegetables. And then we'll be able to plant tomatoes from this one tomato. We'll be able to save our seeds, plant multiple plants, and have an amazing harvest of Indiana red tomatoes next year. That will be heirloom, handed down from our friends Greg and Sally. Should be pretty cool. So the tools that I need are, of course, a New Traditions cutting board. We only use the finest. Everything tastes better cut on one of our cutting boards that we make here at the shop. This is black walnut, cherry, and black walnut and cherry. I think, yes, that's what it is, black walnut and cherry. Great cutting boards. We make them right here. We need the tomato, of course. We need a good, sharp, very sharp knife, a simple spoon, just a spoon, and then a jar to put the seeds in. And we're going to use bottled water. Our water here is not the best, so my wife mentioned last night that we should use bottled water. So this is exclusive Dasani water from Walmart, so it's got to be good, right? All right, so first step is to take the knife out of the sheath very carefully. And I was instructed to just go ahead and cut the tomato. So we're going to do that carefully. Slice through the tomato. My wife froze a bunch of these last night, and I swear it looks like watermelon. I don't know if you can get a good picture of these parts of this tomato. And then I am supposed to take my spoon and dig down into the tomato to get the seeds. So we're going to try this. We'll see if this works. The idea is that the seeds will separate from the pulp in the water. And then we take the seeds out, get all the icky pulp stuff out of the way. And then put the seeds on a piece of cardboard, and we're good to go. Let them dry for a couple days or a couple weeks, and then you freeze the seeds. And what our friend Greg was using was just a simple, like a spice container, little plastic bottle. I'm going to hope this is what he had intended me to do. I guess we'll find out in a couple of days when this separates. We should get about 100 seeds out of this tomato, if not more. And it might seem to be a shame to take a perfectly good tomato and do this to it, but I'm looking at a jar or a canister over there that's filled with these tomatoes, so we have plenty. And the product of this one tomato's giving up his life, it's going to be amazing, the amount of tomatoes that we get out of this next year. So like I said, the idea is that the seeds will separate from this pulp, from the fruit, over a couple of days. maybe a couple of weeks. And then we'll put the seeds out on cardboard to dry. And then we'll put the dried seeds. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There's seeds. Then we'll put the dried seeds in a small little container to freeze. And then next spring, I can take those seeds from this tomato from Greg's garden that he dried and planted, and carry on the tradition of this heirloom Indiana red tomato. And if you want to, I wish you could smell this because it smells amazing. I want to know what a tomato is supposed to taste like. This is what it is. Now again, there's some more good seeds there. I've not done this before. I'm going on what our friend told me to do. And I may be wrong, but I may be right. Is that a Billy Joel song? I think so. Every time I think about Indiana Reds, I think of the song Panama Red, which kind of shows you where my youth was spent. Okay, that looks pretty seedless there. It's interesting to me that I got more seeds out of that half than I did out of this half. Then what I want to do is I'll come back with another video if this works. If you don't see another video, you'll know that it didn't work. Alright, I think that's it for that one. There are a few little seeds floating around here. I want to get every one. I wish you all could have been with us yesterday when we went to the garden and got these tomatoes and peppers, all heirloom. I think that's going to do it. Alright, well, we'll see if this works. If it does, I'll share another video. Getting seeds out of an heirloom tomato, Indiana Red. Huge tomato. I hope this works. We look forward to eating these out of our own garden next year. Alright, Lord bless you guys. See you next time.